Hi friends, Sunil here. Welcome to this channel. In this session, we are going to discuss one of the data types in Python called list. As we know, in Python, there are 6 different data types: numeric, string, list, tuple, dictionaries, and boolean. So, of that, list is one of them. The list is most used data type. The elements or items in a list are separated by commas and enclosed in the square brackets. So here I am having my list. The elements 10, 20, 30, hello, 3.142 are all separated by commas and within the square brackets. Now these elements in a list can be accessed by their positions. Positions are also called index. So element 10 is at index 0, 20 at 1, 30 at 2, hello at 3, and 3.142 at fourth index, position 4. So this index starts with 0 and ends with n minus 1, where n is the number of elements. In our case, we are having 5 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 elements. So n is the number of elements, that is 5 minus 1, 4. So index will start with 0 and end with 4. Now there are two different ways of initializing this list. One is using square bracket, the other is using the list function. So here I am initializing my list 1 with elements 1, 2, 3, and my list 2 I am initializing using the list function with the same elements 1, 2 and 3, and I am printing the my list 1 and my list 2. See, both are giving me the same result 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the list can be initialized in either of this way. So now after that, lists are mutable. Lists are mutable means the values in a list can be, the elements in the list can be changed. So here I am changing the element at index 2 to 40. At present the element at index 2 is 30. Index 0 is 10, 1 is 20 and index 2 it is 30. So my list 2 means at index 2 whatever value is there, that is replaced by 40. So we will execute this. So this is the output. Here the element at index 2, 30, that is 30, is replaced by 40. Now we will see how to access the elements in the list. Here I am accessing the element at index 3. I am printing it. After that I am printing the element at index minus 1. Minus 1 means the first element from the end, that is 3.142, will get printed. So here element at index 3, hello, is getting printed. After that the first element from the end of the list, that is 3.142, that is getting printed here. So now traversing through the list using a for loop. So here I am printing all the elements in the list using this for loop. For x in my list, print x means it will print all the elements in the list. So this is how we traverse through the list. So we have printed, this is the output 10, 20, 40, hello and 3.142. All the elements in the list are printed here. Now after that, slicing. So we can slice the list. We can pick up the elements from the list by slicing. So here what happens, print my list colon means it will print the entire list. Then the next statement, print my list 0 colon 4 means it will print the element starting from index value 0 to 1 less than the limit 4, that is till 3. So it will print elements from index 0 till index 3. Here it will print, next print statement will print the element starting with index 2 till 1 less than the limit 4, that is 3, that is index 2 to 3. Here print my list double colon minus 1 means it will print all the elements in the reverse order. Then the next statement, print list my list 0 colon 5 colon 2 means it will print the element starting from index 0 to 1 less than 5, that is 4. To 0, index 0 to index 4 elements it will print in step of 2. That means first element will, index 0 will get printed, then 0 plus 2 is 2, so the next element will be of index 2, then 2 plus 2 4, then the third element will be, next element will be of index 4. So 0 to 5 means it will print elements starting from 0 to 1 less than 5 4 in step of 2. That means it will first print 0th element, then element at index 2, then element at index 4. It will add 2 to the index and print. Now after that, print my list 3 and 1 means it will first pick the element at index 3, and after picking that element it will print the value at index 1. So now I will execute this and see. Here it is. Print my list colon means it will print the entire list. It is printing the entire list here. Then the next print statement, print 0 colon 4. My list 0 colon 4 means starting from 0 till 1 less than 4 is 3. So 0 till 3, index 0 till index 3. That is index 0 is 10 and index 3 is hello. So from 0 till index 3. So 0, 10, 20, 40 and hello are getting printed here. Index 0, 1, 2 and 3 are getting printed. After that, print my list 2 colon 4 means starting from index 2 to 1 less than 4 is 3. So 2 to 3, that means index 2 and 3, elements at index 2 and 3 will get printed. Index 2 is 4 and index 3 is hello, that is getting printed here. Now here print my list double colon minus 1 means it will print the elements in the reverse order, that is this. It is printing the elements in the reverse order. After that, print my list 3 1 means it will pick the element at index 3, that is 0 1 2 and hello. It will pick the element at index 3 means it will pick hello, and within that index 1, index 0 is H and index 1 is E. So within that at index 1 we are having value E, so E is getting printed. Now we can add elements to this list. By using the append method. You can also add using extend method and insert method. So first we will see the append method. Here I am appending 55 to the list. To my list I am appending an element 55 and printing that list. After that I am appending this list to the my list, that is 60 and 70 I am appending to my list and then printing the length of the list. So when I append 60 and 70, that is this list, it will take this as one element. It will take this as a single element. So we will execute this and see. So after appending 55 I am printing the list. So 55 has got appended to the list. After that I am appending 60 and 70 to the list, so that is getting printed here. It has appended 60 and 70, but it will take this as, it will consider this as one element. Then I am printing the length of my list. So length of the list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this it will take as one element, so 7. So length it is printing as 7. Now we will see the extend example. In the extend example, you can add more values. You can add a sequence of values in the extend using the extend. So here I am having new list 80, 90 and 100 containing elements 80, 90 and 100. So to my list I am extending this new list and printing. So this 80, 90 and 100 has got appended to the my list. So now the list will look like this. Then after that I can insert values at any position I want in the list. So here I am inserting value element 30 at position 2 and then displaying the list and printing the length also of the list. So here it is at position 2, that is position 0 is 10, index 1 is 20 and index 2, at index 2 I have inserted 30, at index 2 I have inserted the element 30 and printing the list. So this is that list. I have inserted element 30 in this list, so it will look like this. After that I am printing the length of this list. Length of the list means the number of elements in this list. So there are 11 elements in this list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This it will consider as one element, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So length is getting printed here. Now concatenation, we can add two lists. So here I am having list 1, 10, 20 and 30 and list 2 is having elements 40 and 50. List 3 is list 1 plus list 2 and I am printing list 3. So list 3 will contain all the elements of list 1 and 2. So we are concatenating list 1 and 2 using the plus operator. Now we will see how elements are deleted from a list. We can delete elements from the list using del operator or remove operator or pop operator. So first we will use the del operator. So here I am printing my list, then I am deleting element at index number 5 from the list and printing the list. So this is my list. So I am deleting element at index 5, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 3.142. That has got removed and this is that has got deleted, and this is the list, new list without the element at index 5. Now next we will use the remove operator. Here I am removing the string hello from the list and printing the list. So this is it. This is my list, original list, and hello has got removed from the list, and this is the output. Now the pop operator, we are popping element at index 5 into a variable a and displaying that, and after that we are printing the remaining list. So element at index 5 is this list containing 60 and 17, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will get popped up. So pop element is this list is containing 60 and 70. This I had already told you, it will take as a consider as an element, this list. So that has been popped up, and the remaining list will be without that. That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 80, 90 and 100. So then after that we are clearing the list using the clear method. So it will print a blank list. So here it is, we have cleared the list. Now copying elements to other list. We can make a copy of an existing list. The general tendency is using the assignment operator, that is the equal to operator. But when we are using the equal to or the assignment operator, then just like this, list 1 is 1, 2, 3, list 2 is equal to list 1. So list 1 elements will be copied to list 2 and we will print that. So this is list 2. List 2 will contain the same elements as of list 1. But when we try to append an element to that list, that is element to the first list, list 1, and print that, we will get the list with the appended element, that is 10. But that change will get affected in list 2 also, just like this. So this was the original list. So I have appended 10 to list 1 and printing the list 1. But without appending to list 2 will also get appended with the 10. Because both the variables list 1 and list 2 are pointing to the same list. But we don't want that 10 to get appended to the list 2. So this problem can be rectified by either using the copy function or using the colon operator. So we will see that. Here I am using the copy function. List 1 is 1, 2, 3, list 2 is list 1 dot copy, and then I am appending 10 to list 1 and printing both the list. See, here in this case list 2 is without 10, so 10 has not got appended to the list. So 10 is shown in list 1 only, and list 2 does not have that element 10. So that problem is solved now. So now we will use the colon operator and try this. Here also I am having list 1, 1, 2, 3, elements 1, 2, 3, list 2 is equal to list 1 colon, and then I am appending 10 to the list 1. See, using the colon operator, the list 1 is having element 10, but that has not got affected in list 2. The original elements are remaining as it is. So when we are using assignment operator, the list will be copied, but whenever you make a change in the list 1, that will get affected in list 2, and the other way around, if you make change in list 2, that will get affected in list 1. So that problem is solved when we use the copy function or the colon operator. Now there are some other functions like index. Index will give me the value, will give me the index of the element. For instance, here list 1, print my list 1 index of linksoft. Linksoft is at index in my list 1. The linksoft is as index 0, 1, 2 and 3. So it will 0, 1, 2 and 3. It will print the index value, that is 3. And count linksoft means it will count the number of times this linksoft string is there in the list. Here in this case we are having only 1. So 3 and 1 will get printed as the output. So 3 and 1. 3 is the index or the position of linksoft, and 1 is the number of times the linksoft string has occurred in the list. So now we will sort this list. We will sort my list 2. Print sorted my list 2 will print the sorted list, and then I am printing the my list 2 again. So we will see that. So my list 2 was having elements in this order 5, 3, 12, 45 and 7. That has got sorted in the ascending order. Then after that, when I am printing my list 2, it is showing me the original list, that is the unsorted list. Here when I am using sorted, it will display as sorted, but the original list is remaining as it is. But when I am using sort function, my list 2 sort, and again then I am displaying my list 2, we will see what happens then. Yeah. So when I am using the sort function, after that when I am displaying the my list 2, it is showing me as sorted. So the original list is getting, my list 2 is getting sorted when I am using the sort function. But when I am using sorted, the original list is not sorted, it is just displaying as sorted. So now in my list 2, so my list 2 has got sorted now. So in my list 2, if I am using sort reverse is equal to true and printing the list, it will sort in the reverse order. See, the list has got sorted in the reverse order now. Then there are other functions like max, min. So here in this list, from this list 1, I am printing maximum and minimum. So maximum in this list is 50, that is print max list 1, it is giving 50, and print min list 1 will give me 10, because the minimum in the list is 10. So that is max and min function. Then there is a repeat operator. So repeat operator is star. Star is the repeat operator. So list 1 is having element 1, 2, 3. I am printing list 1 star 4 means this list will be repeated 4 times and printed. So this is it, the list is getting repeated 4 times using the repeat star operator. Now there is in operator. In operator means it will check whether the value is there in the list, whether the element is there in the list. So here in the list I am having basic, COBOL, Python and Java. So print COBOL, it will return true or false. If the element is there in the list, it will return true. If it is not there in the list, it will return false. So print COBOL in list 1. COBOL is present in the list, so it will return true. And Fortran is not there in the list 1, so it will return as false. So that is the in operator. We are using in operator. If the element is there in the list, COBOL is there in the list, so it is true. Fortran is not there in the list, so it is false. So hope you have understood this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much.